In the heart of the dense, shadowy woods, tales of terror have long been whispered among the locals. These woods, known as Whispering Pines, are notorious for their dark history. For decades, people have reported strange occurrences, eerie sounds, ghostly apparitions, and inexplicable phenomena that chill the bones. As the sun sets and darkness envelops the forest, it transforms into a realm of nightmares, where reality blurs with the supernatural. Tonight, we delve into the chilling stories that surround Whispering Pines. These are not just tales. They are accounts from those who dared to venture into the depths of these haunted woods. Meet Alex, a self-proclaimed skeptic and paranormal investigator. Armed with nothing but a flashlight and a camera, he ventured into Whispering Pines to debunk the myths surrounding it.
There's no such thing as ghosts,
he declared confidently as he crossed the threshold into the darkened forest. As night fell, Alex set up camp near an old, gnarled tree that locals claimed was cursed. The air grew thick with tension as he recorded his surroundings. Suddenly, he heard it, a soft whisper carried by the wind.
"Get out,"
it seemed to say. Dismissing it as his imagination, Alex continued his investigation. Lisa, a local resident, had her own harrowing tale to share. One evening, while walking her dog near the edge of the woods, she noticed a shadowy figure lurking between the trees.
At first, I thought it was just my eyes playing tricks on me,
she recalled. But as she approached, the figure became clearer. A woman in a tattered white dress with hollow eyes, staring directly at her. Frozen in fear, Lisa felt an icy chill envelop her. The woman raised her hand and pointed towards the depths of the forest.
"Leave this place,"
she whispered before vanishing into thin air. Lisa ran home that night and never returned to Whispering Pines. Then there's Tom, an experienced hiker who had always been drawn to nature's beauty. He had trekked through many forests, but nothing prepared him for what awaited him in Whispering Pines. On his last hike there, Tom became disoriented, despite having a reliable map and compass. As he wandered deeper into the woods, he began hearing voices, soft murmurs that seemed to call his name.
Tom, Tom.
They echoed through the trees. He followed the voices until he stumbled upon an old cabin hidden beneath thick vines. Intrigued yet apprehensive, Tom approached, but felt an overwhelming sense of dread wash over him. Inside the cabin were remnants of old furniture, covered in dust and cobwebs. Suddenly a loud bang echoed from behind him. He turned to find the door slamming shut on its own. Panic surged through him as he tried to escape, but found himself trapped in an unseen force's grip. The most terrifying tale is that of Emily, who had ventured into Whispering Pines with friends one fateful night for a camping trip.
As we sat around the campfire sharing ghost stories, I decided to explore alone for a moment.
As she wandered away from her friends, she felt an inexplicable pull towards a clearing deep within the woods. There stood an ancient oak tree, its branches twisted like gnarled fingers, reaching for the sky.
Suddenly, I felt an icy grip on my arm and turned to see a ghostly apparition. a woman in white with hollow eyes staring back at me.
Leave or join us.
The figure whispered in a voice that sent shivers down Emily's spine. Paralyzed with fear, Emily stumbled backward, but found herself surrounded by shadows that danced menacingly around her.
Just as I thought all hope was lost, I remembered my friends were nearby. With every ounce of strength, I broke free from the entity's grasp and sprinted back to camp.
Breathless and terrified, Emily recounted her encounter to her friends, who dismissed it as mere imagination fueled by fear. But later that night, as they sat huddled together under blankets trying to shake off their unease, they heard it, the soft whispers echoing through the trees again.
Join us.
After their harrowing experiences in Whispering Pines, each character grappled with lingering fear and doubt about what they had encountered. Alex returned home questioning everything he once believed about ghosts and spirits, his skepticism shattered by what he experienced that night alone in the woods. He began researching local legends and seeking out others who had faced similar phenomena. Lisa avoided Whispering Pines altogether. Even driving past it sent shivers down her spine. She found solace in sharing her story with friends, but remained haunted by what she saw, an image forever etched in her mind. Tom became obsessed with uncovering what happened during his hike. He returned multiple times, only to find nothing but silence, where once there were whispers calling his name. Emily struggled to sleep after her encounter. Every rustle outside made her heart race. She began documenting everything she could find about Whispering Pines and its dark history, hoping to make sense of what transpired that night. These chilling stories serve as cautionary tales about venturing into unknown territories, especially those steeped in mystery and fear, like Whispering Pines. The woods remain a place where legends come alive, and where some truths may be too terrifying to confront. As we reflect on these tales of horror and suspense, we are reminded that sometimes it's better not to disturb what lies hidden in darkness, because some things are better left undisturbed. What about you? Have you ever encountered something inexplicable in your life? Share your own eerie experiences in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this chilling tale from Whispering Pines, don't forget to check out our next video featuring more spine-tingling horror stories. Make the background music eerie, creepy,